How the fuck can you hate me when I ain't did shit but be the real thing? She know I'm the real, that'll never change. I never been a one to try to explain why you catch them feels. I'ma sip on this drink, it's easy in my brain.
What is going on, guys? It's Aristotle, and today I have a very kind of controversial topic for some players of Apex Legends, and that is to be confronted with: is Apex Legends dying? And if so, can we identify why it is dying and why it is so quick from the release of the game? And I know I say that it's been 1 month, how can it be dying? But the truth is, some players and some streamers, if not most, are kind of getting bored of Apex. And I think that is completely normal because there are some reasons that underline the staleness of the game this early in its release. So let's not sit here and beat around the bush. Let's get into why Apex is dying a very swift death.
The first reason why I think it is dying so quick is because the in-game currency used to buy most items in the shop is absolutely useless. You have to pay actual money in order to unlock legendary or higher tier things, which I don't think is fair for an average player. And considering that the more you level up, the less Apex packs you get is kind of damning. It rewards people for not putting as much time into the game. The fact that you could be a level 100 and still not get any Apex packs is absolutely ludicrous. And I think that is one big thing that I do not like about this game. No matter how much you play it, you have the ability to max out within a week or two of actual gameplay, and then you are not given the ability to get any more crafting materials to unlock anything in the game. You're kind of at a stale point until you actually spend real money, because it doesn't really give anyone to look forward to, considering that getting crafting materials is so damn hard, and the chance of rolling a legendary item is what, like 7% out of a Apex pack, and then to roll a legendary item that you actually want, it's not ideal. It's not realistic to be in the game like that. They need to change the store in one of these future updates.
Number two is most people are getting kind of bored with it because there is such a high skill gap, and unlike Fortnite, if you are in 1v1s or like 2v1s, 3v1s, you have not really anything to do if things go wrong. You have to primarily base everything on the legend you pick. My main legend is Wraith, so I can kind of get out of tackles and stuff, but some people probably don't like this. Some people might go back to Fortnite because, you know, it was a little bit easier to kind of have some leeway and not have to fight 3 people all bum rushing you at once. Apex Legends is different. It's supposed to be tactical, but I know I usually chase kills, and sometimes I'm like, wow, I did not sign up for this much heat coming out my way and me just taking it all. And that kind of sums up that one. Number 3 is there's either no real challenge or it's absolutely too much in a game, and I don't know how that happens. I think it's because it's primarily a bunch of third parties just coming in at you, turning to fifth parties. Before you even kill one team, you have 3 others to worry about. It's very bum rushy, but
it is what makes it fun, because you do go against people that are kind of less skilled than you, or teams that are just trying to have a good time. And it's fun to chase kills and kill a bunch of people. But at the same time, I think a lot of people are looking for a ranked play or some kind of competitive mode, and I think that would kind of change the whole dynamic of the game. It would make people play smarter, and then eliminate the whole common misconception that it's too easy for some players, or most players are pretty bad. I think another reason why Apex may be escalating the death of the game is because they are willing to make nerfs to things in the game that actually give some kind of satisfaction to use. Say the wingman. The wingman for me, it was fun to use. It didn't hit 100% of the time. Like, it would hit probably 70% of the time. You'd have to fire consecutive shots. You would have the ability to get run down by like a R301 in the middle of shooting. But then they kind of nerfed the gun, and for me, I don't even use it anymore. It's not fun for me to use it because I have clear shots, and I don't know, I just can't hit it with the nerf now. It feels awkward for me. I know some people disagree with me, and that's totally fine. It just, I guess it comes down to your gameplay mechanics, but I don't use it anymore. I'd rather just pick up like a R3 or a Hemlock and just have fun with that, because a wingman was a very, very good gun, but I don't think that it was so overpowered because it required you to actually hit your shots and stay on target and fire consecutive shots. And I hope that they don't go in the same route that Fortnite did. The pump was absolutely useless. I would not use that gun. It was just an SMG meta. And finally they reverted those nerfs, and I think that was beneficial to the game, but it took out so much of the time that you could have been actually playing the game how it should have been, rather than just trying to work around this terrible ordeal that they purposely put into the game. One thing Epic did do that EA or Respawn should implement into this game is limited time modes. I think that would help out this game so much, just offering different play styles and different game modes, and I think that that would capture a lot of the casual players' kind of attention, because I know a lot of casual players are leaning towards Fortnite more because it is something they are more comfortable with. They're comfortable with getting shot and going in teams and just being able to throw a wall up and not have to worry about it and kind of turtle up. Apex should implement some kind of limited time modes, whether it's like a team deathmatch or maybe even raise the number of people in the match. I think that would be a very good limited time mode. Just have, let's say, 35 teams of 3. I don't know what they should do, but I know that there's a lot of possibilities that they could do to improve some of the gameplays that I've had. If I would have had more people in the games, I feel like I would have had a much better time playing the game than I did with some of the lobbies that I was in. Moving on, my next point is I think Apex should definitely include duos into the queue. I'm not sure about solos at this point because solos are kind of iffy. I don't really like solo battle royales. It's fun to do solo versus like duo, solo versus squad. I think they should allow you to queue up as a solo, but I don't think that they should have a solo playlist because I just don't find that fun for this game because the time to kill is too high, and then the third parties would just tack on to that. That basically sums up my reasons why I think Apex is dying so quick. And the rest of this video is just going to be a gameplay. I believe I get 19 kills in a game, and if y'all want to stay for that, that would be much appreciated. Make sure you leave a comment and like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I appreciate it, guys. Peace out.
Enemy taken out. Reloading. Nowadays chicks wanna call it good baby. But I do play along, I can't run. I give in every goofy with a fat butt. I'm taking shots. Reloading. Reloading. Enemy taken out. Last one, be proud. I downed an enemy.
enemy.
I hear him close to me. Got him.
Downed another. Taking shots. Reloading.
Oh, people on me.
Opening fire. Jumping. Enemy down.
Yo, you got.
Reloading. Reloading. Took out the whole squad.
Oh, I see him over here, 138. Should you heal up?
Apollo 69.
Oh, you know me?
Good.
He was gonna drop. Where'd he drop at?
Care package coming in.
Alright, watch your back.
Reloading.
I think I hear him in this.
Let's go this way. Reloading.
Come this way. Making contact here. Give my shield to recharge.
Taking shots.
Oh, I see him. He's over here.
Look out, grenade. Need to recharge my shield.
Yeah, I almost had 20. Sure, at like 19.
You are the Apex champions.
Yep.
Fuck, can you hate me? When I ain't did shit, but be the real thing. She know I'm the real, that'll never change. I never been the one to try to explain. Why you catch them feels, I'ma sip on this drink. It's easing my brain.